Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and we're going to do a demonstration today of one of my favorite soups. This one is really good in either the fall or the spring because your potatoes and leeks are fresh and in season. So let's get started. I just wanted to mention the leeks themselves are probably your most difficult thing to get clean. This is a beautiful clean leek. It's a store-bought leek. Oh, but you can see even they couldn't get it all out. You see the dirt embedded in these leaves up top? You're going to want to take the dirt off of those. You'll be cutting to this point here, and I'll just do that right now. But you can look into these leeks from this end and you can see the dirt I'm talking about. And when we do our leeks from the garden, they can have dirt embedded clear down into here. So I open them up like this, and there's just these concentric circles of leeks. I just run a little bit of water through them, like this, and make sure that all of these little bands of leeks are debris-free. Here we are with our washed leeks. You can see I've got them all clean and ready to go. And you just take the knife, and I hope you can see how beautifully that just goes right against the grain, and make sure the leeks prepared for the soup. And I just cut mine like that, and that gives them a nice spoon-sized presence in the soup. And we're going to be blending these, so you can blend them just as large or small as you want, depending on the texture of the soup that you like. Okay, so this is fresh thyme. We grow this at our house and I use it a lot. And the best way to use thyme is to just do that. You see the stick? You really don't want that in your soup. Even blended, it's going to have little bits of stick. There's your leaves. And that's what we're looking for when we use fresh herbs straight from the garden or the grocery store. We're going to take the leaves straight off of these sticks, and we're going to use those. There you go. You can hear it sizzling. The saute function is on, and the leeks are soft. They're tender, and we're ready to add thyme. I'm going to use both dried thyme. You can use this if you don't have fresh. And I'm going to throw a few leaves of fresh in because I just love thyme, and it works really, really good as a spice for this soup, and fresh leaves are my favorite. And we're going to put in a little chili powder. Just add a little more flavor to those leeks. And this is the flavor building stage of making potato leek soup. You don't want to miss out on these opportunities to build flavor into your soup. Alrighty, we're ready to add the potatoes. I've got a few reds in here mixed in with the whites because these are our garden potatoes. So we're going to add in a quart of chicken broth. We're also going to add in a few bay leaves, just for extra flavor. And now we're going to lock the lid, seal it, and set it on manual for 8 minutes. You can do this soup on the soup function if you prefer, but it works just as well on manual for 8 minutes. That's what I'm going to do today, and then we're going to puree it. Pluck out the bay leaves. We have just quick released. I did this on 8 minutes, high pressure. You can use the soup function. The potatoes are ready to puree. And you can do this soup a couple ways. We can do it this way, which is the manual way, or you can put it in your food processor or your blender, or an immersion blender would also work for this. So you can see here come the leeks coming up, and we're just going to make this into a nice thick consistent. Our final step is to pour in heavy cream. This is what really makes it delicious and yummy. And I like to add a tiny bit of red pepper flakes. Give the soup we like the soup a little bit more textured than you may, and that's when you decide if you want it pureed in a blender or just mashed like this. And here we have it. This is a chunky version of our potato leek soup, because I leave the potatoes on, the potato skins on my potatoes because we garden organically, so we like that little extra bit of flavor and a tiny bit of extra nutrients. Oh, does that look good? Thanks for watching. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel, and have a nice day.